It looks like I might be live. Oh boy. Lose my voice. That's no good. I'm going to jump into my secondary device really quickly, friends. Here I am. It looks like I might be live. All right. So I'm just going to give Facebook a minute to let everybody know that I'm live. Goodness. Sip my beverage. And I was just resetting my card deck because I've been using my cards a lot lately. And I wanted to reset my card deck. So I have done just that. I see I've got viewers popping in. Hey guys, how's it going? Hi. Yeah. No, I'm actually doing free and paid tarot today. I mean, yeah, you can ask a question if you'd like, Melinda, and in between the paid readings, then I might address your question. But I have a format today. So thank you for asking. And hi, Janine. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate you guys being here. Yes, I know. I do have a list started already. So I want you guys to know that I already have a list started. Carol, you'll be first. Heidi Van Lanningham will be second. My PayPal link is in the description box. It's also scrolling here on the ticker. It's at Spirit Speaks, the number 2 me. Spirit Speaks to me. That's my PayPal. Today, my options are, hold on. I've got 3 options, 3 guaranteed options for us today. The first one is a 3-card A, B, and C tarot spread. The first card is A, where are you at right now? The second card is where do you want to be? And the third card is how you get there. So that's your A, B, and C. Where are you at? Where do you want to be? And how do you get there? That's a $10 donation. If you do make a donation, please put donated all in caps here to the comments with the amount that you donated so I know which kind of a spread you're after. My second option is going to be a 7-card What the Fuck tarot spread. And this is at a reduced price because I do sell this in my shop for $22, but that's going to be a $20 donation on this broadcast for a guaranteed reading on this live video. The cards for that one, it's 7 cards. The first card is what do you need? The second card is how do you do that? The third card is where to place your focus. The fourth card is who else might be involved. The fifth card is why is this happening? The sixth card is when and the possible circumstances for resolution. And the 7th card is the bonus message on the bottom of the deck from your spirit team. My third option today is going to be an 11-card relationship clarity spread. This dives into you and someone else, and it taps into head space for both, heart space for both, physically, where you're both at this time, spiritually, and then your intentions toward each other, along with an 11th card, which would be a final guidance card about the relationship. And yes, that's fine. I'm working through the list right now. Carol, yes, you will be first. Melinda, I've put you down, honey. When I call your name, we will talk. All right. So I do want you guys to know that this is an 18 and over broadcast because I cuss and I vape and sometimes we talk about sensitive things. All right. So if you're easily offended, I hope I don't offend you. $30 for the relationship clarity spread. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. I have a $10, a $20, and a $30 option today. Hello, Lynn. Yes, thank you guys. You guys popped on like fierce for my other broadcast. I was very excited. So thank you guys for that. That was awesome. So, like I said, I do have a guaranteed list started. I will be reading as Spirit draws me for like at random. So stick around and let your ears perk up because your message is maybe here in somebody else's reading, even if you don't have the money to send a donation, even if you don't get a personal reading. I do trust the Spirit drew you here for a reason. However, if you do have a request that's more personal in nature, I do offer private sessions via Zoom or telephone call. And yes, I do offer private sessions through Zoom or telephone call. I also have tarot videos for orders. So if you prefer to connect with me on a one-on-one level instead of a public forum like this, I am available to you. My links are in your description box. I won't reach out to you. I won't friend request you. I won't ask you to DM me or any weird nonsense. Scammers do that kind of stuff. So protect yourself. And if you want to connect with me, my links are there for you. Sounds good, Carol. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in. Hi, Diana. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. No worries, girl. Glad you're tuning in. Glad you're tuning in, Lynn. Yep, Carol, we're on it. So, Carol King, I'm going to connect in with your lovely energy. I'm going to ask your higher self to step into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good only. And thank you guys for showing up and sharing this video far and wide, for following my page, checking my event section to see when I'm around, and for joining my vibe tribe, man. If you vibe with me, join my vibe tribe. That's all there is to it. More of me for free. Let's see, where am I at? Oh boy, wrong way. Hold on, Carol. I'm not quite set up for ya. 1, 2, 3. Wow, fantastic. This is kind of crazy. I'm gonna have to move my stuff. Hold on. Get this all situated. This is a big spread, you know what I mean? 11 cards. I could not have pulled better cards. So let's continue with this, Carol. I'm loving this. Loving this already. It's not this. Hi, Gina. Hi, Linda. Hello, everyone who's just tuning in. I am doing free and paid for guaranteed readings today. Ah, that's what it is. Hi, Catherine. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Carol. Carol, you in the headspace, 7 of Wands. Now, I want to say this, that we have a lot of different areas of our lives. You know this. And so just because this might be going on in the head or in the heart or something, it doesn't mean it all has to do with you. Okay, because you have a whole life going on outside of this connection, and so does the other person. So let's get here with Carol. You in the headspace, 7 of Wands. Okay, this feels self-protective. This feels like I'm keeping a distance from crap and drama, and I don't care. I don't want to hear about it. I don't really want anything to do with any of that. I feel you keeping very healthy boundaries with this card. This is your own empowerment. This is you not listening to the words of people who don't matter to you, like inconsequential bullshit. I see this in the headspace. I don't have time. I don't have time for anything that's negative. I don't have time to get drawn into drama or gossip. I don't have time to what is this? Oh wow. Prove myself to you. Carol, I feel this in the headspace with this card. I don't have to explain myself to you. Okay. And this I feel is across many different levels in your life. So that's a great headspace to be in. I feel like you're somewhat protected at this time, protected of yourself at this time. Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome. But that's not a bad space to be in. All right. So in your person's headspace, Page of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles. This is a new way of living. All right. This is them being focused on new steps that they can take to change their scenario. Okay. The page is new. It's uncertain. I have to really focus on what I'm doing because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I don't have this down. I've not done things like this before. He's standing on one foot, he's standing on one foot inside of the circle, juggling this pentacle here. Eyes are closed. Hood is up, head is to the side. This person is very focused on what they're doing in a physical way to change things for their life, change things for themselves. Let's see. Wow, that's exactly what you did today. Fantastic. Well, I see that this tells me that in the headspace, message received. Okay, my head is down. I'm putting my nose to the grindstone. I really want to make some changes here. These must. I feel that these are new steps, like the thought processes are new to wrap around these steps of a different lifestyle that is no longer so shrouded by crap. Just say that. It's not your crap, it's other crap. Okay, so in the heart space, girl, you, Major Arcana card number 0, the Fool. You're ready. You're ready. I'm ready for that brand new adventure. I'm diving in head first, and I just know the spirit will catch me. That is the kind of carefree, wild love that I feel, this openness that you do have. But there's a bit of uncertainty, like, I have to trust that this will be okay. That's one thing about the fool. They don't know for certain. Okay, the fool does not have it all figured out at all, at all. The fool does not know the plan, but the fool just knows if I fall into this safety net of spirit, that spirit will support me and catch me. And I trust this. I trust this. So in your heart space, I trust that you trust this process and that I feel some innocence. I feel some rose colored glasses here around that connection. And I don't feel like that's wrong. Okay. I don't feel like that's wrong at all. But again, that's why these boundaries in the head space, right? I'm advocating for my poor heart because I'm hopeful right now. I'm really hopeful right now. That's what I feel here. Oh, okay. Yes, let me add those to the list. Yes, Diana F. Rodriguez, I'll put you down. Thank you. And Catherine Jean O'Donnell, I'll put you down too. Thank you guys so much. I'm a real person just like you guys, and this is my job. This is how I pay my bills and all my fees and all those things. So thank you guys so much for donating. That does help me to continue. Thank you, Catherine. I put you down, babes. All right, let's get with this. Carol. No worries. You're great. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. So I am working on my guaranteed list at this time. Let's see. Yes, Catherine, I've got you down, babes. Thank you. Carol, your person's art space. Six of Pentacles. All right. So I do see this as generously giving. Okay. Thank you, Diana. I do see this as generously giving in a physical way, like almost like I will pay for resolution. You know what I mean? I just want you to shut up. So I'm going to give you some money and send you on your way. This kind of an energy, not you in the least, others, kind of like I'm going to pay you to fuck off. All right. That's kind of what I feel here in the heart space with Six of Pentacles. However, I also feel here that he understands that there's a fair and measured balanced exchange. That's why he's willing to offer the money or the great package to just go your separate way. You know what I mean? Because I know I feel like there's a very strong belief in karma, a very strong belief in I do unto others as I would have done unto me. And I do not want some, even if it's not directly, I don't want that karma energetically making its way back to me if I have handled things in an incorrect kind of a way. So that's what I feel in the heart space. It's not an emotional card. Hello. It's not the time to be emotional right now. This is the time for fairness, balance, cut and dry, almost like a business arrangement. You know what I mean? Like really like paperwork. You That's what I feel with this card. Cut and dry. It needs to be equal, fair, balance, and then whatever. That's what I have there. All right. So in the physical sense, you, Ace of Pentacles. All right. You in the physical sense, Ace of Pentacles. This is you. I feel like it's tending to your physical health, tending to your maybe you just your I feel like your home life. Like I almost feel like maintaining the norm. The Ace of Pentacles could be like a new venture in a physical way, new money making thing, new hobby or craft, something you're getting your hands dirty in. I really feel that in the physical way, see the teeny tiny roots? I almost feel like those roots are retracting. I'll tell you this right now. I feel like these roots in the physical sense are retracting from you, Carol. I'll say this right now. Almost like because the ace would be like I'm starting to plug in, but you've been there a while. Like your scenario has been status quo. I feel like this is you pulling into yourself, getting in alignment with your vision, and anything out of alignment with that be damned. That's what I feel from this card. Take that as it resonates. Now, in the physical sense, your person, I couldn't have asked for a better card. Walking away from anything that's no longer good for them. Yeah, paranoid as well because it's really happening. and it's like this time bomb is just ticking, and it's like, oh my god, if anything's going to go wrong, now's the time for something to really go wrong. I hope it doesn't happen, right? I feel this urgency because things are really in motion now. 8 of Cups in the physical sense. I'm fucking out of here, right? You know what I mean? I'm on my way. I can't stand this. This is an emotional decision to detach regardless of whatever else. It's knowing nothing can be done, knowing she set it on fire, friends. You see her, she ain't looking back to see if it's gone crazy or if it's still burning for her. Like, she does not care. So your person in the physical sense has turned away from all that shit that's not working and is totally done. You in the spiritual sense, 2 of Pentacles here. All right. Hi guys, I'm glad you didn't miss me either. Hello, hello. Hello, Julie on YouTube. Yes. Okay, so in the spiritual sense, 2 of Pentacles, I feel like this is faith. All right, I'll just say that because this is the reality, but this is the hope, the desire, the manifestation, and you're juggling them both. I feel like there's a faith, but there's also a fear. Okay, there's a faith that this will work out, but a fear that maybe it won't, because some things haven't worked out in the past. And, what if that happens to repeat itself? So, in the spiritual sense, I want you to continue on that faith track, continue requesting the divine assistance and not refuting how you just know it's never going to work out. Okay. Because those are the ways that we can, kind of screw up our manifestations when we have moments or periods of doubt or discouragement and we decide to go, oh, it'll never happen. Oh, God, it'll never work. And then that is added to what we're really wanting to come to pass. Okay. Melinda, you are the 3rd person on the list. I'm with Carol right now, the first one. This is crazy. Let me say one more thing. This 2 of Pentacles for you in the spiritual sense. 2 of Pentacles in the spiritual sense. If I had a different physical living situation, I would be happier. I'll say this right now. God, please bring me that. And I'll say this. Your person in the headspace, 2 of Wands. How weird is this? If these aren't fucking mirror images of each other, I don't know what is. In the spiritual sense, your person is like, man, I could really be living a very happy life if I could just get on that track. If I could just get on that track, I know that boy, life would be so much better and brighter. I feel like they're mustering up all the courage they can to actually take steps in that decision, but it is taking that same faith, just like you. Only I have to say this, I kind of feel like this faith and this fear is slightly more great because more things hinge on it than this faith and this fear. I'm just being honest, Carol. All right. Intentions towards each other. Major Arcana card number 18, the Moon. This is your intention toward that person. I want to make up for the past. I want to make up for the past. That's what I see with this Moon card. The Moon is all about the past, being re-illuminated, taking a look and fixing those errors, or at least making those kinds of amends. Something that was lost, time that was lost, rectifying those old decisions that were made. That's what I have here. And I feel like also in an effort to, I feel like there's an aspect of mourning the lost time. And it'll be easier to mourn the lost time when the 2 of you are in union. You know what I mean? So I want you to know that those 2 are kind of going to go hand in hand. There will be a very big emotional, like a welcome home, where you guys are really lost in the feelings of then and now and all the things, but it's going to be very beautiful. Intentions here. Wow. 4 of Pentacles. Check it out. I love this. 4 of Pentacles is about realizing what's a real priority in your life. Like tooth and nail, I can't live without this. 4 of Pentacles. Her eyes are closed and she is clutching her most precious possessions to her chest. And she's leaving a scenario that she knows is not good for her. And this is your person who is clutching your relationship to the chest. and realizing how precious and valuable and truly irreplaceable it is, and taking challenging steps in a new direction that will welcome more of the connection that you guys have. Now, final guidance. I started to get one from the light seers, and then I got it from my own oracle deck, and then I got it from this one anyway because they said both of them. No, it's not. You can still donate to get on the guaranteed list. I'm working on the first person right now. Thank you. So my options today are $10, $20, and $30 options. You can read them on the ticker that's going across the screen, and then send your donation. Put donated with the amount all in caps to drop it in the comments, and make sure I add your name to the list because I do not want to miss anybody. All right, so final guidance here, Carol. Caged. Caged is the first card to come out here, and we know that beautiful butterfly does not belong in a cage, and eventually that beautiful butterfly realizes that it can transcend that cage and bust through that cage and become as bright and move along as far as it would like to. Okay, and the other card is the Three of Cups here, about friendships, peer level friendships, being that friend for that person, regardless of if they're in the cage or out of the cage or what the scenario is. That is what is sustainable. What is sustainable is the true friendship bond that you have that sees you through the hardest times and the brightest times. You are that for your person. And continue to be that, because that's what makes you so safe. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that in a like a safe haven, like a sanctuary. Like this butterfly is going to bust out and come to the sanctuary where it feels safe, over here in company with peers who value and respect them, love them, all of these things. So be that for that person. I feel like this is going to happen soon, especially with the Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Eight of Cups. Come on now. It's happening. Oh my God. Let's all just smile and say a prayer for Carol. It's happening. I got chills right now. It's about fucking time, Carol. It's about time. I'm excited for you. I'm not cussing at you, I promise. Thank you, Carol, for letting me read for you, girl. I'm going to disconnect from you. Yes, yes, yes. I know what you're asking me in your head and in your heart, Carol. Yes, it's going to happen. You mentioned a couple of dates. Yes, I feel like those things will happen. And at your home, yes, yes, yes. That's a great plan. Oh, is that what you want to know? Let's see. Hi, Kathy Castelletti. No. Carol, Five of Pentacles indicates no. She was off pouting and sulking, maybe spending money, maybe binge drinking, whatever the case is. Oh gosh. Look, I'm a real person like anyone else. And if she was just off being a whore at some random bar, then that's what it was. I don't know. But I feel like it wasn't with a certain person. It was, I'm going to go flaunt my shit and act like a whatever because I'm feeling left out from the house, from the family, or whatever. That's what I've got. It didn't have to be one person. It was the attention seeking of many. Take that as it resonates, huh? I'll say the things. I will, and then, if people fall off my broadcast, whatever. I'm a real person. If you can't handle some foul language, I don't know what to tell you. Gail, I'm putting you on my list, sweetheart. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. I don't cuss maliciously. Unless I'm angry. I don't know. All right. So let's get here. Yeah, I definitely. Bar, concert, club, something like that. That's what I feel. You're welcome. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. I do appreciate you all being here. Yes, exactly. How else am I going to punctuate exactly what I mean if I don't just throw in whatever slips out of my mouth here or there? You guys are awesome. All right, so let's get here. Heidi Van Lanningham, you have requested a WTF tarot spread. And I'm going to go ahead and ask your higher self to step into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good only. Gail, you're fantastic, honey. You don't have nothing to apologize for. I appreciate the donations. You guys help me out more than you know. I'm a real person, a regular real person, just like you. I don't have another job. This is what I do. So thank you for letting me be of service for you guys. And thank you for helping me out too. So, Heidi, I'm talking to you. Ooh. Heidi, are you in a relationship? I don't think it really matters. But it'd be interesting to know. Yes. Okay. All right. What do you need? Heidi, the first card in your WTF tarot spread. This is a 7-card spread. First card, what do you need? 2 of Cups. This is a healthy, harmonious partnership or healthy, harmonious relationships with other people where you can co-create and work together. But you see these hands, they're kind of interlaced. You know what I mean? So maybe some cohesion on the relationship front could be kind of where you're at. Okay. So I don't want to put you in any box because some people have excellent partnerships, and this could be a different relationship in your life that might be struggling. Okay. Somebody important to you, or maybe kind of across the board. 2 of Cups can even indicate kind of a settling into oneness within yourself about who you are. Okay, self-love. This is who I am, and that's how I'm able to bring all of this to the world. You know what I mean? So take that where it resonates. I kind of feel like that peace, that harmony, that ability to come together with someone and create something beautiful or just have a really nice time, without drama, without nonsense, without everything going wrong, or attitudes or whatever. That's kind of what I feel here. Shit. Okay, check it out. Yep, across the board. Okay, good to know. Now, if you've been having a lot of arguments with your partner, like if you guys live together, you know what I mean? I kind of feel like that could be a thing. If you're able to smudge your home with like sage or Palo Santo, that might kind of help. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Oh, yeah, I know it. And I apologize for putting you guys through all my moodiness last weekend. But like I say, I'm a regular person like anyone else, and life happens to me too. And sometimes it rubs off on me. And yeah, I'm feeling a bit more normal today. So thank you. Thank you. All right. So I feel like it's important to say to you, Heidi, sage or Palo Santo, smudge your home if you're able to do this, because that could be the cause for some of the energetic ripples in the connections in your life. Okay. Oh, wow. That's interesting. They're even saying to smudge your cell phone. If you seem to be having some kind of communication issues with other people in your life, like mom or boss or whoever, like smudge your cell phone also. This is weird, but they're suggesting that for you as well. Hi on YouTube, and hello, friends. Let me get in here with Heidi. So, Heidi, how do you do that? What do you need? We already said across the board, right? 2 of Cups across the board is what you need. How do you do that? 2 of Pentacles, girl. This is a change, a physical change. All right. So this is the life that I live and the life that I embody, but this is something different that I would really like to make a reality in my life. Sometimes we can juggle so many different options and try to make everything work in our life that nothing is truly solid. All right. So I kind of feel here investing in your physical now moment wherever you're at. Number one, let me tell you, spirit says is definitely going to improve your relationships. All right. Because when we're in the same room with people, but we're all on our own phones, scrolling this, that, and not talking to each other and not acknowledging each other, then we're really not even there with each other. Let's be honest. So, how can a relationship become more intimate or thrive more deeply if we're not putting that effort into the connection? Just because you're in the same space does not mean you're on the same page. All right. And again, maybe you're looking to move. Like I got into your space a little bit about arguments or whatnot. Maybe you are looking to move or get a different job, a better job, a different location you're wanting to live, whatever, that will help you. I need to sage his computer. I almost said computer. Yes. Yes. The cell phone, the computer, sage all the things, Heidi. Sage all the things. Okay. But I do see that eventually you'll probably move from where you're at. Let's just say that right now. And I feel like that would even be a better step, a better step in the future. In the future. Where do you place your focus right now? Damn. Eight of Swords energy here. Eight of Swords showing up for you. Where to place your focus. Okay. Hold on, guys. Karma, I'm going to put you on the list. Thank you, Karma, for your donation. Adding you to the list, the guarantee list. So, Heidi, Eight of Swords is about noticing where you're being restricted. All right. This person can stand up and do cartwheels and backflips if she wants to, but as she glances at her reflection here in the mirror, which is how she feels about her life or her circumstances, she doesn't feel free. She doesn't feel like she can even really see clearly. She's all bounded up and in bondage with all these different crows around herself. But please know that that's in the reflection. That's me being battered by my circumstances, me not feeling like I can stand up and go do jumping jacks or whatever in the hell I feel like doing. Why? Is there something within me that is preventing me from really feeling like I can be myself? Are there too many fucking rules in this house that don't make sense to me and I feel all bounded up by that? Maybe that's why I need a different house. Maybe that's why I'd like somewhere else to be better. Whatever the case is, all of these strings and birds and all of that are attached to circumstances, okay? How we feel about our life, how we feel about people, things, circumstances. And ultimately, that person can decide all those circumstances be damned. I don't care. I'm going to stand up and walk away from everything that comes along with that. And that could be a job that's dissatisfying. It could be living in a town or in a place that is not working for you. It could be relationships. It could be people who don't allow you to be your full self. You're still that same child I raised. Don't you dare grow up and think you have a brain of your own. Like these can really be things that hold us back. Take that where it resonates, but recognizing what those things are and rectifying them. I can't leave you on this, Heidi. Recognizing the limitations and then seeing them for what they truly are, decisions to remain in that circumstance. That's truly what it is, for fear of dealing with something else that may be worse than this. At least that's how we feel. Okay, so truly recognizing I'm somehow in agreement with this by not choosing differently. Even if that alternative is totally distasteful, never in a million years would I do that. Well, then that's why this. Okay, so Spirit is saying get honest with what in the heck is holding you back, because nothing really needs to. And anything that wants to hold you back is not truth, is not authentic, is not sustainable. And eventually you'll bust roaring out of those chains. Don't make her mad. Yeah, I'm the one who will tell you whatever's coming through, man. Like I can't sugarcoat it. We're all real people. Let's just say what it is, you know? All right. So who else might be involved? This is about you putting a healthy boundary around yourself, Heidi. I want to say this. These little restrictions can be, boy, I'm really, I have cut off from a lot of people and now my therapist is worried I'm not supported. I can understand that, sweetheart. I'm glad that you have a therapist. And if you're able to join a community, maybe a church, I don't know what you're about, okay, but a community, a group, some kind of support system, that would also help you. It would help many. I mean, I'm not just talking to you here. You know what I mean? I am, but I'm not. I feel like how some things can really let us down, you know, and then we feel like I'm stuck with that, you know, or that's all I'm worth, you know, and I guess, you know, I'll take the short end of the stick. I guess I'll let you talk to me like that. I guess I'll just shut my mouth and not even have anything to say about anything at all because maybe it's a problem no matter what, and I don't want to deal with it. That's what I feel here. And here, who else is involved? This is you keeping up your healthy boundaries because one too many times you've been hurt. One too many times you've been let down. One too many times I feel like your struggle, pain, emotional circumstance has been unnoticed by important people in your life. Spirit wants me to say that although they should notice, most people are not mind readers and they are so wrapped up in their own lives and their own heads and their own stuff that they're not quite so observant to whatever's going on within you. So if you feel that the connection that is that relationship, whomever was slighted, whoever this was that slighted you in some way, speak up. You've got to give them the chance. She says, I'm nodding and I forget you can't see me. Awesome. You're right. I can't see you. So I want to say you've got to give them the chance, to understand your emotional needs, to understand that something's wrong with you and what it might be. And that can be really scary. Like, I feel I can't speak up about me. I can't say I have a problem. I can't tell you what it is. I understand. But if you value the connection and you no longer want to suffer in silence, give that person the opportunity to support you in the way that you need to be supported. And it starts with you bravely opening your mouth and saying, hey, I'm having feelings. I'm having feelings and I really need your help. I'm feeling this way about X, Y, or Z, and I love you and I want us to work through this. Whatever this could be, Heidi. You and your healthy boundaries. And I want to say, look, I want to say to you, you can change your boundaries at any time. You can decide, hey, guess what? I don't want to be called outside my name anymore, when yesterday it was fine. You can decide that now. You can change your mind. You can have new standards. You can put your foot down. And you can also hold people accountable who violate those boundaries. You can cut them off. You can disconnect. You can limit the amount of time or interaction, or you can decide to just sweep it under the rug and continue to be in connection. It's totally up to you. But when we advocate for ourselves and other people don't honor our boundaries, it can come to a point where it can come to a point where one side wins. That's what they want me to say. It's a very gray area here, Heidi. One side wins and it's a no-win game. It's really a no-win game. And I can understand the fear about even speaking up about my feelings, my boundaries, how you hurt my feelings when you look at other people or whatever. This could be, I'm not putting anybody anywhere. All I'm saying is, if it hurts my feelings, it doesn't have to make sense to you. Amen, Heidi. That's what I feel here. So it's okay to have standards. And if other people don't value your boundaries and your standards, it's okay to deal with them on a case-by-case basis, however you choose to. You're the only advocate for your life. And you're the only person who has to live in your skin and sleep with your circumstances, and live in that and deal with that. Like, you're the one. So make decisions for you. Now, why is this happening? Major Arcana card number 7, the Chariot. Movement. Fast movement. The Chariot is about it could be an actual moving. Things are happening really fast. This could be spiritual evolution. This could be me taking a look at our scenario with clarity, seeing the black and the white and deciding, like, holy shit, I'm in charge of this ship and we're going to go in this direction now. All right. So why is this happening? For you to realize that you're the one who's the master of your life and nobody else. As long as you're along for the ride with somebody else, you're not going to feel so empowered about the path that you are on. Not that you cannot coexist, but your path your will, your soul must be in alignment with that path in order for you to feel like it's a sustainable long-term thing for you. Otherwise, you're going to keep bumping the edges and feeling all the friction, and it's going to be like full circle. beating your head against the wall. That's kind of what I feel here. But you have a chance to get out of the loop by making some very big changes. I feel like those changes are you investing in yourself. What are you doing with your time? Are you going to get pulled this way and that way, doing other people's errands and cleaning up other people's messes? Or are you going to buckle down and start praying, start meditating, start really investing in yourself, in your health, in your happiness, in your life, in your mission? What do you like to do? Do some more of that. When in the possible circumstances that things will resolve, Queen of Wands, owning your power. The Queen is seen. Wow. The Queen is not afraid to speak up and say, hey, listen, I don't like that anymore. Can we change some things? Or, hey, I really miss you. Can we have lunch? The Queen is not afraid to be seen. Laura Stevens, thank you for that. Let me write you down. Thank you, Gina. The Queen is not afraid to be seen. She is someone who stands in her power, even if she's got to like set up. I see all the candles here, like I'm mustering up the courage to speak up about these things, to show up and mean what I say, and really be focused on the moment and invest in the relationships that are giving back to me as well. They're in alignment with the beautiful life that I want to have and not pulling me off track. That's what I feel here. And the when, November. Queen means to me November. So by November, I feel a big giant shift of empowerment here. And it's not like your whole scenario is different, but you feel different about it. In fact, I feel a degree of respect that is demanded and earned here in the Queen of Wands card. So it's a beautiful energy for you to have here, Heidi. Excellent energy. Now I want to say this on the bottom of the deck, bonus message from your spirit team. You've got the Seven of Swords here. Now, the Seven of Swords is about using a different strategy, all right? Because the same old strategy that you have been using is not going to solve the issues that you're still having, okay? So you have to think outside the box. You've got to think a little bit differently. In fact, not necessarily on this depiction, but on the typical Seven of Swords, and that's what I'm being drawn to, is that when you're going into battle, this guy here, I know it's not this one, but this guy here is going to the neighboring army and going to steal their weapons so that they cannot attack us. Okay, so this is the bonus message from your team is how can you de-escalate a situation or remove that ammunition from your life? Going a different round, a different strategy could be what it is to get you the results that you need, even if that is some kind of counseling with you and those other important people in your lives to really get things up on the surface. I feel with this card also, it could be an indication that not everyone's being so forthcoming about things, maybe sneaking around. I kind of feel what you were saying about, needing to sage those devices and such not, because this sneaky individual here is possibly up to no good. Okay, just breaking rules here or there, knowing they can get away with this, that, or the other thing. But ultimately, it's not something that they want everybody to know about. All right. I'll just say that for you right now. So I really feel like it's important to keep your eyes observant and watch for these kinds of weird, sticky energy patterns. You will recognize this. I feel like, there will be conversations had, excuses made, over the top explanations that you're like, wow, that's a big old giant explanation. It's obviously a big fat lie. That's what I feel here, sweetheart. So be observant to your environment, to people in your life, and also think about that strategy, maybe another way of connecting in a different place, spending time elsewhere with that one-on-one could really get you that deep, intimate connection with those important people in your lives. That's what I see here. And I want to say, damn it, if anyone's sneaking around and doing things that they shouldn't be doing, they could have like some kind of drug problem or whatever else this is, addiction issues, whatever, has no reflection on you, Heidi. I just want to say that right now, that people have things. You know what I mean? This is a real human dimension. People mess up and have problems. And just because this person has that problem or whatever, it does not mean that you're the one who caused it. It does not mean that you're the one who has to fix it. Although you may have to deal with some of the side effects or symptoms of that. But I do want to say that none of that is yours. Whew, so please don't carry that guilt like these freaking chains and ties here. That's what I have for you, honey. And I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from you. Thank you. Thank you. Melinda. Hi, guys, and welcome, friends. I appreciate you being here. I do have a list that I'm working from, people who have donated for a guaranteed reading. I do appreciate that. I'm fired up. Yes, sending love to you, sweetheart, and use that energy constructively, okay? That's all we need. Hi, Samuel Harris. I think I'm actually going to run to the restroom real quick. Melinda, are you here? Melinda, are you here? Because you're the next on my list, and I want to know that you're here. And I am probably going to run to the restroom, friends. I'm really sorry, but that's it. Okay. I'm wondering if Steph thinks of me at all. Does she really not like me now? Okay, let's just handle this real quick then, Melinda. Melinda, I'm just going to ask your higher self to step in this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good only. All right, so we would like to know if Steph thinks of Melinda. And does she really not like me now? Dang. Okay. Would she reach out to me? Melinda. Okay, Melinda, let's go there. Does Steph think about you at all? Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is what showed up here. Nine of Pentacles is about a financially sound person. Okay, so I'm like, I can see how somebody who kind of has their money together and maybe a bit of a lifestyle, could be very attractive. So I could see how this might be. Yeah, Steph thinks about you and you probably kind of have it all together. You know what I mean? I'll just say that you probably have a better financial situation, living situation than Steph does. So I feel like Steph sees you in that light, kind of like, not a get out of jail free card, but like, somebody who can support me and care for my needs, like somebody who could take care of me. Now, I clarified that again because the Nine of Pentacles is like, yeah, Melinda's got all her money figured out, and I know if I need something I can go ask her, right? That's what I feel from this card here. So again, I clarified. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is like an investment. Okay, I'm putting in the time, effort, and energy. It's an investment. I feel like you are a financial investment. I'm so sorry. It seems to me from your end that you have some kind of attachment towards the connection. However, I feel like Steph sees you as a payday, somebody who has the money, who can bail me out of my problems when life gets really fucking hard. Okay, that's what I see. You said this. Does Steph like me at all? 10 of Cups, okay, followed by the Devil. All right. Devil is sticky energies. This could be addictions, manipulations, head games, perversions, temptations, anger issues, bullshit in our lives. Right behind this, 10 of Cups. All right. Did I say Pentacles? I meant Cups. 10 of Cups and Devil card here as far as the feelings. If the feelings are there, they are definitely shrouded by some toxic energies. Okay. I even almost see this like, well, I would like her if I didn't already have a family. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Because this could be cheating, that kind of thing with the family card here. Regardless, I'm cheating you because I'm not of the same. It's like you're in a different league. I feel like you're in a different league from me. I have this sticky, dark lifestyle, and you have this squeaky clean, money in your bank account type of I'm doing okay lifestyle. And I don't know if I could do that. I don't even think I could pull that off. In fact, I feel like I would tinge your world with darkness a little bit. That's what I see here. You said, what'd you say? Is she going to reach out to you? 10 of Wands. I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like there's so much burdens and baggage going on in Steph's life that Steph is just trying to move to the next thing. I don't feel like this is somebody who has it together to reach out to you for a few different reasons. That could definitely be that addiction issue. That could be the I don't have the best intentions towards you. You know what I mean? And then this last one fell for you. Major Arcana card number 20, the Judgment. This tells me that it's a blessing if she does not. It is a blessing if that kind of energy is not reaching towards you, when you are at a place of status, of reputation, of positivity, of keeping a balanced lifestyle, you know what I mean? Like, even if you don't feel like you have some things going on, you really do in an energetic nature, and there's a dissonance there, and spirit is saying that really and truly it would be better if Steph did not reach back to you. I have to say that. But as long as you're looking towards the past, you're not going to see the bright future that's in front of you. You're holding space for a connection. And when you're ready to relinquish that to spirit, I give you this connection and I make myself available to your divine will. I feel like something will totally open up for you. I can't tell you that, Melinda. I feel like there's a lot of issues around that, and I don't feel like she's reaching back to you. And if she would be, it would not be in a healthy way. It'd be like, hey, I got arrested. Can you bail me out of jail? I love you. That's what I feel like, Melinda. All right. Now I am really going to use the restroom, friends, and then I'll jump back into my list. I want to let you guys know where I'm at with the list. Diana F. Rodriguez will be next, followed by Catherine Jean O'Donnell, Gail Rivers, Karma, and then Laura Stevens McKee. All right, those are the people on a guaranteed list. I'm going to run to the restroom, and I thank you guys. Oh, goodness. I'm back. I'm here. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, I hope there was like music playing. Aw. All right, let's see here. You guys are awesome. Here I am. Everything's okay? Broadcast okay. Hi, Allie. Hi, Stacy. Thank you guys for being here. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, Diana F. Rodriguez, you sweetheart. I'm going to ask your higher self to step into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good only. Diana. Diana's got an A, B, and C spread here. The A is where are you? Where would you like to be? And how do you get there? Ooh. Interesting, Diana. Hi, Shaniza. Hi, Lynn. Karma, why are you crying, girl? Why are you crying? All right, Diana, where are you? Hello. Thank you, new subscribers. Super awesome. Thank you. It's nice to have you. Diana, King of Pentacles. All right. So this is where you're at. Not a bad place to be. However, the king is quite focused on the physical. quite focused on the 3D. I feel the king has kind of come to a certain degree of mastery around the 3D life, the 3D schedule, all these things. Um, So, Diana, not a bad position to be in. However, I kind of feel like being that this is your where I'm at instead of where you want to be, that I feel like this is a very practical and physical nature that we're tapping into with this card. Okay, like I'm paying the bills, I'm going to work, I'm doing all the things, I'm eating healthy, I'm cooking meals for the family, I'm doing everything I can possibly do to keep step in my physical 3D life. But where do you want to be? Major Arcana card number 2, the High Priestess. I feel this to be in the flow of life, in the flow of your intuition, in the flow of expansion, unlocking the spiritual nature that can elude us when we're so focused on making our 3D physical lives work. You know what I mean? That's what I feel from this card, Diana. Is that I've kind of got my life figured out, but I want to lean into the spiritual. I really want to anchor in that knowingness of what's the right thing to do, that connectedness that people speak about with their environment and being so in tune and aware. I see you craving that and being like, how do I get there? How do I get there? I want to experience the dreams and the guides and knowing that I'm maneuvering in my life the right way. Right. I've got chills on this right now. So fantastic. Yes, Diana says, thank God. All right. So how do you do that? Oh my gosh, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this. Sometimes in order to increase your sensitivity, you've got to kind of deal with the increased sensitivity. I'll just say this, 9 of Swords. You got to feel the feelings. The good, the bad, the ugly. The price of sensitivity is sensitivity. And in order to get in alignment and in tune with spirit, with your higher self, with your spiritual nature, it's important that you pencil in solitude. Okay. That's another aspect is when you're all things in all places to all people, you've got to make time to breathe and just be in a pair of sweatpants with creepy hair and anything else, just feeling like yourself. Okay. With no restrictions or eyes on you, all these things, you've got to make time for you, even if that's like, your bath at night before bed, that's your you time, whatever. If you need to multi-use your stuff like that, do that. However, the feelings are important. Okay. You won't realize how you feel until you have a moment alone to do that, because you're busy. That is a true escape mechanism for some people. Is I just get lost in my life. I go through my schedule. I go to work and I do the things and I make dinner and blah, blah, blah. And before I know it, it's freaking tomorrow again. And I have not set with myself. And I've not set with my feelings. I just keep going on and on to the next thing, the next thing. It's important to acknowledge all the feelings that you have, past, present, good, bad, or ugly, like I said. Penciling in that alone time to cry. I know you got that one recently, Diana. To be angry, to journal some feelings, to release them if that's what it is. But this 9 of Swords is getting real honest about things that bother you. I got to say something. Spirit wants me to say that when you keep your real emotions bottled inside, when you're upset, even if it's not a big deal, but you're upset and you're like, oh no, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to cause a fight. I'm just going to keep it all in here and I'll get over and I'll get past it. Right. Well, Spirit is telling me that you can feel those walls go up when that happens. And those little walls are reinforced every time you tell your feelings later, not now, be quiet. I've got to deal with life. I can't deal with you. Those walls are reinforced and it puts a barrier in between you and those deeper sensitivities. Okay. You're spot on, loud and clear, Spirit. I need to feel more. Absolutely. Even if the feelings are hard. Like that's the thing. Look, I want all the love and light and I want all the blessings, but I don't want no shadow work. I don't want to think about my fucking past trauma. I don't want to think about when I was picked last for the baseball team or when I got fired from my favorite job or whatever these things, when I was cheated on. Who knows? I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to own up to the person that I am today without all those things. I feel something here. That's funny, April. I feel something here about outgrowing the past and being okay with that. That past little girl, that past little version of you, the scared child, the victim, the wounded one, the one who didn't have to take responsibility for being an adult. You are all of those things still, and those parts of yourself just want to be hugged and included and acknowledged. So let me tell you this, the price of sensitivity is sensitivity. I feel the feels sometimes, but other times the walls are on and I put my big girl panties. Good. That is fantastic. So what I want to tell you is it's important to allow yourself the alone time because you realize who you are, what you believe in, like at your core, your values, everything. And then when you come out and engage with other people, you can recognize like who lifts you up, who brings you down. Like that's an easy, when you spend alone time and then you go hang out with someone, it's either a positive experience or maybe not so positive, right? That's a very clear indicator there. So that is one way that you are honing your intuition. And again, you can't hide from the darker emotions. They're going to be there, and you're going to have to learn to deal with them in a healthy way, to look at them, to acknowledge them, to let them know that they have a right to exist within you. You do have a right to be angry. Nothing is just a given. I feel here there's a hesitance to be, I'm not allowed to be angry. That's the way we were always brought up. That's how society is. That's how the culture is, whatever. You are so allowed to be fucking angry. You're allowed to be angry that you don't fit into whatever outdated mold everybody thought you should have been in. You're allowed to be angry that they even dare try to put you in that box. Wherever this is. That's where your strength is at, honey. You've got the physical down. If you want to emerge to the spiritual, it's time to just take a look at some of those stickier feelings and acknowledge that you too are not excluded from that. You too have real human emotions, just like me and everyone else. And they do not have to control you. But in a way, Spirit is saying they can control you when they're so, when you are so standoffish. Go away, feelings. Get out of here, feelings. Then they are controlling you because you have such an aversion to them, right? Awareness. Thank you, Diana. You're the best. Love you, girl. Get me pulling things down. Catherine, Jean O'Donnell. How's everyone doing? Awesome. All right, let's get here. I've got Catherine, then Gail, then Karma, then Laura, but I will be doing other, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to do a reading. Do I offer personal healing sessions on my website? My sessions are timed. And I offer 15-minute sessions, 30-minute sessions, and 1-hour sessions. And if the healing is what you need, then that is what we will do. Spirit shows up and every time that we connect. So that is totally at your discretion. If you would like to book a session with me, it's definitely something that we can dive into. Who's this for? Oop. Meredith Mitchell. Let me get you a quick card, honey. Wow, I think we had this in the Vibe Tribe. Are you in the Vibe Tribe? The card here, Meredith Mitchell. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable to his or her own healing. Meredith, Spirit wanted me to give you that quick card. Remember, you can't change somebody else. You can't fix anybody else. All you can do is keep your side of the street clean. And as long as you're doing that, you know that you've done your best today. Spirit wanted you to know that. All right, Catherine, Gino, Donna, I'm with you, babes. Catherine, you've got a 7-card What the Fuck Tarot spread. And I'm going to ask your higher self to step into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good only. Oh, dang. I dropped all your cards. Hold on. I dropped all the cards. Let's do one more. 2 more. Oop. All right. What do you need? Me. Catherine. Wow. A lot of major arcanas here, Catherine. You're welcome, sweetheart. All right. Catherine, Gino, Donna, I'm with you. What do you need? 6 of Swords to cut ties with anything that's not working in your life. Cutting away the negative energy. Connections, places, different things on your to-do list. I feel like this is kind of a chore. It's like a never-ending chore. Hello, Catherine, because I feel like you have done things. I feel like you've already made some healthy cuts and decisions. That's what these birds are, flying off on their own direction. But a couple of things are still hanging around. And I feel like the farther you progress, the more that you grow and evolve, Catherine, that some of the decisions are going to become more challenging. All right. You might already feel like that. Like, I kind of know I need to cut this thing out of my life, but that's really hard. And I don't think I can. I hope that's not the case. Like, I feel the hope that that's not the case, but I kind of know that it probably is. This kind of thing is what I feel here. So if you're feeling that, please pay attention to your inner knowing. Pay attention to your inner knowing. If it feels bad, it feels bad for you. If you have weird feelings about it, if it feels like a waste of time. I even feel in this card here for Catherine with the 6 of Swords, checking out your bank statements. I know this is not a financial card, but I feel something about checking out your bank statements, your automatic credit card payments or something like this, where you could have some things running and just taking money from your account and you don't realize that it's been running for a year and you thought you canceled that subscription, like this kind of thing. Paying attention, a little more care to your day-to-day, to your resources, to where you're spending your time, your money, and your energy. And then deciding, does this really deserve my energy? Does this really deserve this much of my effort? All right. So how do you do all of that? Major Arcana card number 19, the Sun. All right. You've got a lot of Major Arcana cards here. The Sun is about being open to the universe's blessings. All right. Hopefulness, optimism, positivity. So what is the quickest way to raise your vibration, right? Is to release things that are no longer serving you. Weed out anything that is of a lower or negative vibration, things that make you feel not so great. Cut them out of your life, cut them out of your day, your schedule. Those are the ways that you can open yourself up for more God energy, more love energy, more source energy, more blessings from the universe. Okay. But as long as you are entertaining things that aren't worth your time, you're not making space for the universe to bring you something that's more in alignment with you. So I feel with this card, like shaking up that norm, that status quo, going outside, and literally I see your arms here, reaching up towards the heavens, speaking to God, really being open for a big shift in energy. I feel you, Catherine, standing outside with your arms open up towards the sun, towards the sky. And I feel like wind just surging around you and you really feeling one with the universe, one with the earth, one with the divine, allowing yourself to embrace these moments. Know that nothing that is meant for you will miss you. But you could miss those blessings and options and doorways potentially opening up to you if you're too busy toiling over things that are fading from your life already. So where do you place your focus? 10 of Wands, put down the baggage. Anything that's heavy, anything that's too much, anything that you don't want to have to be committed to any longer, decide to uncommit. All right. Decommit yourself. Decide to make other arrangements. Recognize when this card can indicate that sometimes one person puts in a heck of a lot of effort That's funny. We're talking about the effort that you put in. Sometimes this is me carrying the bags for my spouse, my whole family, everybody. Don't you worry, I've got it. Even though I've got to, stack it all on this bull here, but I've got it. I've got it. This can be the person who's afraid, who doesn't want to ask for help, who just quietly does it all, okay, and carries the load for the family, for the household, for the job, wherever you're at, Catherine. It's important to start putting those bags down. It's important to stop carrying everything around all the time and let other people pick up the damn slack. That's how they learn responsibility. All right. And if it's I really feel like not allowing yourself to be used, it's almost like you have somebody who's at the same level as you, who is like, oh, I can't go do this or that. Can you do it for me? And you're like, oh, I guess I can. But truly, they could do their own stuff. They could do their own stuff. And I want to say that sometimes people are lazy or lack motivation or these kinds of things, and they can get away with not having to do the things that they should be doing. But when we lose patience, Catherine, and decide to hold them accountable and say, hey man, I ain't carrying these suitcases no more, I need you to carry your own, I feel like, bottom line, that's what it is. You've got to say it. You've got to put them down and refuse to carry those bags any longer. Been doing it alone. Anything that you can omit from the doingness, do that, Catherine. I feel like there are things that are maybe not so necessary any longer to be committed to that still feel like a bit of an obligation. So if you're able to kind of tailor out some of those things, you'll feel a lot more smooth and less stretched thin. Who else might be involved? Just you. This is about you learning yourself and putting distance between you and others. Even if this is an actual distance, this might be actual distance. This might be, I shut my phone off because I don't want to hear from anybody. All right. I'm really holding up. This is hermit mode. I'm tuning into me. I need a break from life, from everyone else, from reality, because it's for my own mental health and well-being. Ooh, you sweetheart. Wow, huge crime against me and need to speak truth. Well, this is you in hermit mode, finding that truth inside of you, deciding how to present it and who needs to hear it. I'm glad you said that. And this is you coming to terms with all of that inside of yourself. See, she needs a distance from the world. I need to step back and find me again in here and know that I'm still intact. No matter how victimized I may have been, I'm still intact. I'm still okay. I'm still me. And I can still make it. And in fact, if I decide to come down off this ledge and down these stairs, then I'll go reemerge and talk to people, but I don't have to. And if anybody's going to come towards me, I'll know it. I'll spot them coming. This is you putting distance, and not in a bad way at all. I love that you said crime. No, I don't like that you have crime at all, but we're going to get here. Okay. Let's move through this. So why is this happening? Major Arcana card number 21, the World. Okay. This is because you are mature and you're seasoned and you know right from wrong and you know what feels bad and what doesn't. And it's time for you to advocate for yourself and branch up and out of some new, like out of the box into a new scenario that's like something you've never seen before, because it's your freaking life and you get to choose. Everyone will not believe what's really been going on for almost 8 years. You are a grown, mature person, and this is you in your bubble knowing the righteousness of the truth that you hold. All right? No one can change your truth. No one can change your experience. The difference is you speaking about it. It is real no matter what, right? Deciding to speak about it from an empowered space and put this wall around you, away from others. And the world also indicates why is this happening? This could be a new location, like a move. Like I need to get me in my bubble and move location, move family units, move away from the job, move away from the group of people or whoever this is. This is me, depending on myself, moving forward on my adult journey by myself, for myself, in alignment with my path with God. Period. Bottom line, nobody else factors in. This is my hard-earned experience. I know life now, and I know me in relation to life. And this is not what I want to have in my life. So I'm going to branch outward somewhere different. And I'm not scared because I'm grown and divinely protected. Now, this is why I like that. When in the possible circumstances, Major Arcana card number 11, Justice. Hello, you said there was a crime committed. Circumstances, justice. This is reporting that crime. This is following through with the legal representation or the official assistance, professional assistance to make that right, to rectify the situation. There is a sword here that indicates clear communication. There's a fairness and a balance to the image that recognizes that all will be seen fair in the eyes of the law, but it takes that communication to bring it forward. And again, when in the possible circumstances, 11 is November. So 11, November. By November, that ball is rolling, okay? I feel like when you're able to speak your truth, it might change things in a very big way for a few different people. However, it's going to catapult you into the best chapter of your life. I'm telling you what. Bonus message on the bottom of the deck from your team, 6 of Wands, greatness, achievement, recognition, victory. This is reaching the goal. This is having arrived, okay? Now, you may not have arrived just yet, but it's there. This is the potential. The bonus message is it's okay to be seen. It's okay to speak up and advocate for yourself, because you're not only advocating for you, you're advocating for every other member of this collective who has suffered that type of injustice, and it weighs on the energy field of them and all. And you can do your part by bringing that to the surface, to the light, to be healed. Look at the hat. I was promoted today too. I'm in tears. I can't wait. Fantastic. You deserve that. You deserve all of the blessings. And you will. I see that you have a bright path. And right now it's about cutting the negativity, speaking the truth about what has happened so that it can prevent something like that from happening in the future in them, in you, or in others, honey. Beautiful energy that you have. And that promotion is fantastic. That is a blessing from the universe that you are receiving with open arms, and good for you. Good for you. Spirit supports you, Catherine. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, sweetheart. Whew. Absolutely, yes. Sometimes Spirit speaks to many. Allow yourself to take what resonates. Awesome, Catherine. I love that. Gail Rivers is next. Let's see. Okay, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Eliza. I can't see them from here, but yeah, if you want to go ahead and report that, I appreciate it, dear. Whoa. Oh, yeah, look at that junk. Do not click on that, friends. Oh, gosh. I gave it to you. Don't click on that. Yeah. Don't click on that at all. That's crazy. I think I took it off. I did my best. I don't know. Block it from your... I don't see that person. The Tarot Destroyer? I don't know. I don't see who you see, Eliza. Maybe I missed it. It's cool if they say something else. I'm not tripping. So Gail, I'm here with you, Gail. Gail has donated for a 3-card ABC tarot spread. Gail, I'm going to ask your higher self to step into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good only, Gail. Oop, oop, oop. Dang, where you're at. Really? They say on the bottom. No way. Huh. Gail, are you in a relationship? I don't feel right. No. Wow. Gail, I'm getting you extra cards because this is just interesting to me. No, you're not. Okay, thank you for letting me know. So this is where you're at. Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is a very platonic give and take. You know what I mean? This is me generously giving to others in some kind of a physical nature, but also being able to ask for help if I needed. A very fair and balanced situation here. Now, it's not an emotional card. I feel like this is a card that indicates that you really like to take care of other people, or sometimes you find yourself doing that, Gail. Um, so I let's see here. Now they reference the bottom of the deck, which is really weird. And I went there, but then I got the ones also that were in order. So I'm gonna read them. Maybe you're attempting to manifest a partnership, Gail, because where you want to be would be the Page of Cups here. Okay. And this is about new love entering your life. Okay. Where you want to be, even youthful and innocent, that kind of thing. I'm just going to give you all of this real quick. You love taking care of other people. I love that too. Some people just have that natural inclination. So with the Page of Cups here, this is like new youthful energy. This could be dating. This could be just really enjoying, I don't know, a flirty scene or a youthful type of vibe going on. I kind of feel like just moving some emotions around. Maybe I feel this to be boring. It's not a boring card, but Gail, I kind of feel a little bit of surface level, ho hum, give and take. Like, how's the weather today? This, that. And this to be something a little deeper and more interesting. You know what I mean? Something different, a different emotional connection, something that really lights me up, but I don't know what it is exactly. How do you do that? Let's see. Nine of Pentacles here. So the Nine of Pentacles is about deciding what you want to do with your time, and even being willing to spend some money in that direction if that's what you want to do. Like if you want to take a dance class or learn to paint or just bring some kind of other fun energy into your life, it's important to kind of know who you are and pencil that into your schedule. Okay. I know this sounds a little bit interesting here, but I feel like it's a money thing, but it's an emotional thing as well. Like I'm good with the finances, but I want an emotional quality into my life that I don't quite have. And I'm not sure how to bring that to the surface. Um, I have to say also, these other two that they led me to, I feel, Gail, like you might end up manifesting a relationship for yourself soon. Like, I just want to say this. I don't know if you're planning to step outside your comfort zone and maybe go to a new park or a new coffee shop or a bookstore or some kind of thing, but I feel like you could manifest yourself into some kind of a partnership here, whether you're intending to or not. Just based on the yearnings that I see here for that newness of emotional charge. However, I want to say to you that it's important to kind of clear those relationship streets, if you will. Do a little bit of healing work around maybe the past. Around that's why I was pulled here to the bottom. Three of Swords and Eight of Cups. Okay, so this was the kind of the heart healing. Okay, that needs to be done. Would love to take music classes again. That's fantastic. I would like for you to be able to do that and even invest in the music classes because that will feed your soul and bring you joy. If it's something that you need to buy an instrument or pay for on the regular, like that's what this Nine of Pentacles is like. If you can afford it, please do it because it feeds your soul. It's not an unnecessary expense. Okay. It's going to raise your vibe, boost you up, and put you into alignment with a brighter, more pepped up, positive future. Okay. Because you're adding that into your now. Okay. So definitely do that, Gail, for certain. However, I feel, hey, maybe in the music class, maybe that's where you're going to meet the new partner. Okay. But I just want to say before any of that, Spirit wants you to take a look back at the track record. Heartache, heartbreak, breakups, that kind of thing. And write those things out if you're able to do that, like just the experience to get it out of your head, out of your heart, and even forgive the experience. Okay. You don't have to forgive the person, forgive someone who hurt you, forgive an abuser, who knows what went on. Okay. But I can forgive the experience and let it go. it changed me in whatever beneficial ways. Maybe you got stronger, maybe you were wiser, maybe you just now know. Okay. However, Spirit says that you don't need to prepare or protect yourself. You don't need to plan to protect yourself in the future. So if you could take an objective look at the track record that you have in love, be it letdowns and hurts, breakups, people leaving, these kinds of things, and just write them out, let them go, burn the page, whatever this is, put it in your paper shredder if that's what you do, and make that space for a healthy, beautiful love, because you're not going to manifest in something like that. And I feel there could be a fear that, oh, that's all I'll ever find. And as long as you have that fear, then you're not making space for that elusive thing that is not this. Okay. So make peace with this, and allow it to leave your life. And try that music class. Do something like that. I feel like you're manifesting yourself into a big, giant change, a big, hopeful change, and it's going to look different. Like, I feel like your twin flame might be right around the corner from you, Gail. Like, really. So you may not even be wanting anything like that. You may not be expecting it in a bit, and that can usually be when we're blindsided with like this. So do what lights you up, do what brings you joy, find that beauty in every moment, because your vibration, your frequency, it's magnetic, and you're sending that vibe out of positivity, of upliftment. And when you meet new people, be it romantic or otherwise, they're going to resonate with your frequency. And that's how you're going to be able to see what types of relationships are going to be more lasting. And I'm talking about friendships too. I feel like an influx of people in your life coming quick for you, Gail, in your physical life. So be ready for that. Beautiful energy. Oh, good. Good, Karen. I've been concerned about your daughter and you as well. I'm glad to hear that things are settling down. Karma. I've got Karma and then Laura. Okay. Karma. Regarding the business, let's see. We're going to do your A, B, and C tarot spread. I'm going to ask your higher self to step into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good only. Gail, I feel like that's a real, like, divine partnership. I want to hear about it. I want to know, Gail. I want to know. That's awesome. Karma. One more time. All right. Anything regarding the business or whatever pops up in the spread, Karma. You got major arcana card number 18, the moon. The moon is about the past. All right. So where are you at right now in this spread? Where are you at? Kind of reflecting on the past. Maybe wishing you could have some of that right now. You know what I mean? Especially on that business front. You're taking a look at your old business, the old plans that you had going on, and you're kind of tailoring those structures, those processes, and deciding how I can bring this into my now. Right? This could also be kind of romancing the past a little bit. Yes, full moon tonight. Heck yeah. I'm looking forward to that. This could even be romancing the past a little bit, as far as how successful your business may have been in the past. I know it was a different business. Now this is a whole new thing. However, I see this here. This is where I'm at. Where do I want to be? Busy, busy, busy. All right. That's what I see in the past. What did I do? What was working? And where do I want to be? I want to have a full schedule. I want to have a busy calendar. I want to have it all together and know all the steps to take, and be one after another. That makes me comfortable. Karma, I feel like that makes you comfortable. I need a schedule. I need to know that on Mondays I'm doing X, Y, and Z, and then Tuesday it's this part, and on Wednesdays the other thing, and then next week it should be the same. Like, I feel like that's what you want, is consistency and structure. and already to kind of have a process and have it all figured out like before. However, this is a little bit different than before, okay? Because you're different now. You're different, and the process is different, and the vibe is different, and the business is different. However, your inspiration from spirit is still the same. And I want to say this, the the quality of product and even the quality of energy that you're giving to your business matters, even if you're not seeing customers, making product, doing like real, every moment that you're researching, that you're purchasing, that you're organizing, that you're wiping down tables and shelves that are supporting you doing your business, all freaking matters. And when you're in a tiffy mood, then some of that rubs into your business. All right. I'm just going to say it right now. But when you're all pepped up and you're all hyped up and you're in the flow of spirit and you're feeling love and you're feeling inspiration and you're feeling real passionate about what you're doing, it flows. And you could lose time in that whole schedule getting all the things done because it's right. So I feel it's important for you, Karma, to boost your vibe, especially before you're doing anything with your business, because life struggles can kind of deplete you. They can kind of drain you, weigh you down, and then you don't have all the energy to just, jump into that next thing. This is important. Two of Cups. I don't necessarily feel like this is you relying on someone in your outer environment to help that flow come through you. I feel like this is you tricking yourself inside to raise that mood, raise the vibe before you proceed with the business. And I want to say to you this: do you have some kind of quick little cheat sheet ways that you can raise your vibration, boost your mood, pep yourself up before you dive into the next thing instead of just going from one to the next, whatever? Something like a happy memory. Yes, everything seems so spaced out, not a lot happening. I do want a boost of energy. Invest your now moment into things that you love, people that you love, and trick yourself with those happy memories to boost your vibration before you proceed into the next anything you do. All right. That can help you. Just, it's not something you're going to do forever. Okay. But just before you shift your focus and really put it into the business, trick yourself with a happy memory. Okay. Like the day your child was born or when you won the lottery or whatever your happy memory is. Okay. Just get in there for just a moment and think about it and remember the details and allow it to put a smile on your face. Allow it to lift your mood and your heart. You can feel it changing you. Then proceed. Then proceed, and you are in alignment with the flow of spirit, of inspiration, the love of God, and that's all going to come through you. And it's going to open you up in new ways. And Spirit is saying this too: if you want things to happen, buy a planner, girl. Buy a planner and start scheduling things for yourself. This is also going to set that tone and set that structure, that pattern that you want of regular business, regular engagement, regular something happening. So create your schedule and put some things in there, even if it's just on this day, I'm going to take my daughter to the park. Now you've got something on the calendar and the schedule, and it's going to start you going. And on this day, I'm going to do this. And on that day, I'll work on this. And on this day, I'm going to research whatever. Put yourself a couple different calendar appointments on your little planner, okay? And follow through with them. Follow through with them. That's going to start you having some kind of steady accountability on a schedule so that you can break up the monotony and allow yourself to raise that vibe and plug into things that boost your mood. You're moving into a whole different pattern and you're walking yourself in there and it's beautiful. So good for you. All right. That was for Karma. I've got Laura. Laura, you have a $10. You actually sent $12. Aw. All right. Let's see here. Laura, I'm going to read for Laura and then I'm going to do some random reading. So just hang in here, guys. I don't want anyone to leave. Laura, I'm going to go ahead and call your higher self into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good only. For Laura, this is an A, B, and C tarot spread. Ooh. Huh. Laura, are you a spiritual practitioner? Oh. Goodness, Karen, I'm seeing that right there. I do some. All right. Good to know, girl, because that's what your cards are about. That's why I was just asking. Karen, sending love, honey. There's no kind of public assistance that your daughter or your granddaughter or yourself could be receiving so that I don't know, you could reach out for something like that. Karen Kingsley, I'm reading your comment there, and it looks like I'm just wondering if there's some kind of public assistance that might be able to just help you to get you through during this time. Laura says, let's see. Okay, sort of. Wait a minute. Mostly fake. What's fake? You do fake readings? Is that what you're telling me right now? I don't understand. You must clarify, please. Oh, okay, good, Karen. Waiting for the lawyer to get things going. All right, good. I felt that. I'm like, I feel that something's going. Well, I'm not official, but I read a lot about it. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha, Laura. All right, and you're going through a heartbreak, honey. Sending love to you. I am so sorry that you are dealing with a major heartbreak. Let me I'm going to get to your cards here. Sometimes these major emotional periods in our lives kind of nudge us in this direction, towards spirit, in the arms of God. I'll just say this. Sometimes when we can't find any peace or comfort or consolation in life, in the world, in our circumstances, sometimes the only place we can find that is in God. When we get alone and we get real vulnerable and cry and pray and whatever this is, like the only one who has witnessed what exactly it is that's going on is you and God. You know what I mean? In the quiet of your heart. And that could be something that's kind of, beckoning you in. I feel like God's arms are open, just ready to just bring you right in, Laura. So let's get here. Where are you at? Major Arcana card number 5, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about seeking peace. And God believes in you, Laura. I just want you to know that too. The Hierophant is about seeking peace, enlightenment, higher knowledge, maybe even higher education. Okay, regardless, this individual is connected to the divine. And there's a lot of steps in between this and that. And it's a journey to get there, to get to that period of peace, of knowledge, of awareness, of the righteousness of my own path, regardless of what anyone else thinks. That's where you're at right now, Laura. And where would you like to be? Where do you want to be? Okay. Page of Swords. The page is about learning more information, being very knowledgeable and aware. And this could be in the spiritual sense, but it could also be in your whole other scenario. You know what I mean? Maybe that heartbreak. I don't want to put that on you, but maybe you lost somebody. Maybe you lost somebody and they're up there and you want to learn how to connect with them, Okay, maybe you didn't lose them in that way, but I could be speaking to more than just you, Laura. I just want to say this. This is about learning how to live a happy life with or without Dan. I'm sorry to say that. Learning how to live a happy and fruitful life with or without desirable circumstances. And I'm not saying it's always going to be undesirable, but I see here a regroup in your cards. A reset, a regroup. I'm trying to learn how to just, go through my day to day again. I'm going to figure out a new way to proceed. Like I almost feel like you want to change yourself, like revamp yourself. And you're just not sure how to do that, So here you have, oh, sweetheart. So that is the thing, Laura. Oh, my heart, Laura. That is the thing. How do I live again? How do I reach you? How do I move on? How do I cope with any of these things, right? You poor thing. Sending love to you. I want you to know that you are not alone. I'm sure you know this. There are so many people on this broadcast who send love and we all support each other here. And I'm glad that you're here, Laura. And I want you to know that you too have You too have mediumship abilities within yourself if you would like to do that. But also, I must say that if you'll notice, this is one person who is ascending the staircase of many steps. And this is one person who is walking a tightrope with their nose in the book, trying to figure out how to do the next things. Okay. That one person is you, Laura. Regardless of who's in the spirit world or who's still around that's not made their way back into your life, like that person is you. And this is about your journey and how you keep step and how you keep going and how this is unfolding for you. The guidance here is Major Arcana card number 14, Temperance. That dude is an earth angel. He's wearing work boots and dingy clothes, but he's got wings and a halo. And he sees the light and the dark of this world, and he has not let it change him. He's hold on to the light. He's anchored in the light, no matter of who left. That's some of the darkness that's held there. I really feel this. This is you juggling the reality of life and not letting it consume you, change you, drown you in some ways. Temperance is about discernment, listening to your inner knowing, leaning into what feels right for you and staying away from what is wounding to you in some way, wounding to your soul in some way. I want to say to you that temperance is really a call to listen to the inner knowing and to continue spreading love and light and watch for the signs in your environment that are leading you to brighter spaces. Brighter spaces, because you are more perceptive now. As much darkness as you've ever been through, that's as much light as you are able to hold. And it's a beautiful thing, Laura. I feel you re-emerging and reaching to new levels of light, new levels of love within yourself, and that's going to shine out to your environment. So continue giving back to you. I know it's tough when we're yearning for somebody that we miss. And it is healthy to cry and move that energy through. It is so healthy to do that. And continue to do that, but also take steps toward the light, whatever that is in your life. Meaning, play music that lifts your vibe, watch things that bring you joy, play with your pets, play with your children, grandchildren, whatever you have going on that makes life livable, that makes life better. Plug those things in now. You get to choose, Laura. That's what this is about. You're back at the drawing board and you're learning what might pull you out of this. I understand, sweetheart. You're learning what might pull you out of this. And I'm telling you, I want to tell you this right now. If you can invest in yourself and raise your vibration, meaning you're doing things that bring you joy, you're walking in your truth, you're shaking up the routine by doing things that are spontaneous, that are just, whatever the case, I feel like your vibration is going to raise, your frequency is going to raise, your mood is going to raise. And I need to tell you this, Dan, Spirit wants me to say this to you right now. You miss Dan. There's a breakup. The breakup happened because there was a dissonance in energy. Okay. So you and him are currently in separation. There's a dissonance in energy. So somebody's here and somebody's there. Now, as you are in your space, working on yourself, all you can do is boost your vibe upward. Okay. That brings you into alignment with something that's more positive for yourself. And that might just be Dan. If he's over there boosting his vibe and you're over here boosting yours, then spirit and the universe will bring you back together if that is what is meant for you. But as long as you sit in the energy of breakup and despair and grief, and I'm crying, and that's okay. I am not chastising you. There is no time limit on grief. But as long as you're in that, Dan's not on the grief frequency. So he's not coming back to sit in the grief with you. You've got to raise your vibe and that's going to bring you into a different alignment with Dan or other. Wow. I'm reading what you're saying. I would say this to you. Better to be dumped a month later or 10 years later. I'm not saying that's the case. But what I'm saying is Investing in you is going to change the frequency that you're on, and you're going to see other things in your environment that are more resonant with the frequency that you are embodying. Okay? That's how you move forward in a productive way. That's what I have for you. And I really feel like Spirit is beckoning you to meditate, if that's something you're interested in. I mean, these are pretty spiritual cards. So if you're not already like leaning into your meditation, your spiritual practice, this could just be the ticket to pull you up out the doldrums, girl, and move you into a space of servitude and co-creation with Spirit that could really shift you around. I'm telling you what, there is no greater greatly rewarding experience than to be of service with Spirit. Like, that's how I feel about it. So that's what I have for you, Laura. Thank you for letting me read for you, darling. I'm going to disconnect from you. Hi, friends. Thank you for being here. I'm going to do some quick messages. No more donations. I'm going to do some quick messages here from my own Oracle deck. And I thank everybody who donated today. You are the best. Cheyenne Autumn, are you here? I caught your name. My daughter's name is Cheyenne. Cheyenne Autumn, are you here? There's a delay in the comments, so I may not see it. Yeah, Rose Ford and Lorraine Canelos. Rose. Oh. Lorraine. Oh boy, going once, going twice. It looks like she may have missed her reading, Cheyenne. Rose Ford, the card that you have is survival mode. Rose, Spirit wants me to tell you something about this. Survival mode is an energy pattern that one finds themselves in during life, maybe a few different times during life, okay, but it's not a punishment, and it is not a reflection of you or your efforts. So if you seem to have found yourself back to basics, nose to the grindstone, making ends meet, making really important, crucial lifestyle decisions or life decisions, like this kind of thing, Spirit wants you to know that you are totally equipped to deal with all of this, and that this is only temporary. Okay, so it's important to treat it as such. This is a time for figuring out what the next pattern is going to be, just for now, to get you through to the next thing. But it is not a punishment. Okay, they really want me to say this, that no one has knocked you down or punished you for some whatever misunderstanding or whatever this could be. In fact, it's a chance for you to just start building upward once again, but with the life of your design, is what they're saying. You get to pick and choose. You don't have to settle for the same old way that things have always been for generations, just because. You get to choose and decide, and that's what this is about, your choice. Rose. Lorraine, this one's for you, babes. Lorraine, you've got absolutes. Oh, and this one's been gnawing at me. I swear, I have conversations with people in my life, and I can just hear all the absolutes just oozing out of their mouth and my mouth and everybody's mouths. I'm telling you what, because it's challenging, man, when we feel kind of when we can look around at our circumstances and be dissatisfied and feel like things aren't changing. Okay, so we can kind of go like, things will never change. Life will always suck. You're always going to be a horrible person. And we're always going to be broke. You know, there's never enough money. I never feel good. We always have a terrible time. These are ways that we can absolutely pigeonhole ourselves into very rigid patterns of things remaining that bad. Okay, so recognizing the wiggle room in your words, be it words you speak or words you think, because we can really think these things too, and they hold just as much weight as when we speak them. Because when we think them inside, we're in this quiet agreement that that's truth. Okay, so we might think in our heads like, my life's the worst. It never gets better. I've had to struggle for everything I've ever had, and it'll never change. Okay, nobody supports me. Nobody recognizes that I have needs. Those are absolutes, because you have just told yourself and agreed to that inside that nobody supports you. Do you realize? Nobody. Boom. That's everyone. All right. Nobody supports me, but it's also a lie. I must say this. It is an untruth, because somewhere in there, one person has done that. Somewhere it has happened. It's not completely all or nothing. And you've got to find that space to begin moving your manifestations into with your thoughts and with your words. Maybe it's not nobody supports me ever, life always sucks. It's I could use more support than what I've been getting. Wow. See how true that is? But now we've opened us up to some assistance and the pattern changing. All right. I could use more support. I could use more assistance. Maybe okay. I'm always broke. We don't have to say I'm always broke. My needs are always met. My needs are always met. That's a positive thing. We don't have to affirm the lack. Okay. But we can affirm that things are taken care of. Lorraine. Let's see. I'm going to do a few more. Let's see. Hold on. Neger on YouTube. Neger M on YouTube. I don't know. Crush situation. What do they feel about you and do you have a future together? Neger on YouTube. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Okay, new crush situation. Do we have a future together? All right, look, this is what I have for you. This is very odd. Oh, that's right. I've got 2 cards for you on YouTube. Okay, slap a spirit on it indicates that that you should pray about what you want. Okay, this or better, God, please. Okay, I just want to I'm the reader that'll tell you, man, and I'll just tell you right now, okay, that spirit supports you in finding a partner. However, it's important to kind of outline a bit of criteria, because when we go, oh, I want a partner, and I understand you've already got a crush. You've already got a crush, okay, but that means you've been manifesting a partnership for a little while. And when we manifest blindly, we be like, universe, please, God, please send me a partner, any old partner. I'll take whatever partner there is. And then we get stuck with some partner that's just a partner and has no redeeming qualities, right? Because we didn't really, specify any of that. So this is what spirit is saying to you, is to specify, I would like a partner that has a job and is sustainable and not a crazy loon and is faithful. Yeah, these kinds of things. This or better, God, please. This or better, God, please. I want to tell you this. Neger on YouTube. Fool Me Once is the other card that came. I feel like praying about this, having a criteria, lifting that up to God, attempting to manifest a partnership. Great idea. However, the person that you're asking about, I feel like has some same kind of character defects or flaws that you have dealt with in a recent relationship. Fool me once. Okay. So this is about fool me once, shame on you, but fool me twice, shame on me. I should have known better, right? I feel like you have been manifesting from the scenario that it's previously replaying itself out again. That's what I want to say. Like if your old partner was unfaithful or had a drug addiction problem, you've kind of been reaching toward a new partnership. And I feel like that new partnership, the new crush, has some of the same flaws as something else that you've already discarded because you didn't want to have to deal with that in the past. But this is a new person. Fool me once. It doesn't have to be the same person to feel like the same kind of vibes. That's what I have for you. Melissa Powell Woods, of course. And I want to say to you, girl, like, damn. Symbolism, the symbology of getting in a car accident with someone else in the car, stopping you dead in your tracks on the path of your life. That's pretty synchronistic, I would say. Melissa Powell Woods, I'd love to give you a quick card. And yes, I'm about to go watch that moon as well. Melissa Powell Woods, brick wall, no sympathy, man. This is what I feel about that. I understand that you had a car accident. I understand that, look, I just want to say, like, men are fucking babies. And I apologize if that offends you for me to say this. It's just been my observation and experience. I feel like milking it. Oh, I'm hurt. I'm so hurt. Please cater to me. Oh, please bring me something. Oh God, this was just so much. I feel like this is a whole other distraction to wrap you up in the poor me, pity me, life's so hard, this, that, the other thing. I just want to say brick wall on that shit, because you were in the fucking car too. So I hope you're not coddling him around and wiping his fucking ass, because is he doing that for you? Ooh, I feel like this is an attempt to solidify a bond in an unhealthy way because we all cope in our own ways. But I just want to say, brick wall, any feelings of softness, tenderness, like I feel like there is the potential to be duped into some wool over your eyes because you're a kind person. And I want to say, don't you dare do that, Melissa. You know what's what. You know what's what. Don't be pulled in because of some random act of the universe that has nothing to do with the big grand master plan of your life. That's what I want to say. Do the manifestation boxes or notebooks work? I believe so. You've got to trust your manifestation. You've got to keep working on it. And I know somebody who used to write down their manifestation. They would create an affirmation, like a sentence. You know what I mean? Like, I have the 6-figure job of my dreams and it's wonderful. You know, like something like that. She'd write it down 55 times, 5 times a day for 5 weeks, I want to say. And she claimed that it worked. I don't have that kind of dedication. But that's just me. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to do a pick a card message, pick a card reading right now. Pick your card and message, 1, 2, or 3 from the Power of Surrender cards. I love these cards. Pick your card message, 1, 2, or 3, live or on replay. Yeah, I can't sugarcoat it, man. I just got to give you the real deal. Yeah, vision boards are fantastic as well, Karma. They do absolutely help with manifestation. All right, so 1, 2, or 3, friends. 1, 2, or 3. You guys are the best. That's funny. Yeah, my mom says I'm passionate as well. Because like I get all hyped up. I'm a very quiet person. I'm introverted, but when it's time, I just get all passionate and into it, and yeah, get all hyped up and raise my voice. And sometimes baby's crying, whatever. My mom says she's passionate. She's just passionate. Even when I'm being an asshole. All right, who's ready for this? 1, 2, or 3? You guys are awesome. It's been a fun time spending time with you tonight. I thank everybody for your donations. That does help me out so much because I'm a regular person just like you. But if you needed something a little more personal and private, I offer tarot videos for order, and I also offer one-on-one private sessions via Zoom or telephone call, totally up to you. My links are in your description box. I won't reach out to you. That's scam stuff, all right? But if you want to connect with me, I'm here. I'm here for you. If you pick number 1, whew, your card says, surrender your addictions. And I've seen this a few times lately. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So whatever that addiction is in your life, I kind of feel like the addiction could be that perfect life. Life has to be perfect, at least on the surface. We've got to all smile, and nobody can know we have problems. These kinds of things can really be secrets. You know what I mean? What is taking up your headspace? What is taking up too much time, effort, and energy in your life? What are you accommodating that's a little too hard to keep step with any longer? Sometimes those addictions, we can be addicted to people. People in our lives, how they feel about us. We must make sure that those feelings are always intact. Whatever this is something outside of you that can control your schedule, control your life, your day, your head space, your heart space. This could even be others in your life. You may not have the addiction issue. This could be others. And in that case, I mean, we all have our own free will. We all have our own free will. And sometimes you can surrender that and give it to God and remain in the scenario. Like I must say this, it's always a choice. And then there are other ways in which you can decide that that's not you and that's someone else's pattern. And you can remove yourself from that pattern by disconnecting. Sometimes that is the case. I must say that I'm feeling a message for those who were drawn to pick this card. I want to, if you know of someone in your life who has an addiction issue, As much as you might want to help that person, I want to say your money does not always help the addicted person as much as you want it to, or you want them to spend it in the right place, or you want to feed them, or whatever this is. Sometimes that money, it does not help them. In fact, it can string it along, and it's a resource. And when they no longer have the resource to reach to, they might get real creative about healthier solutions. Okay, that's called enabling. And even the kindest of people accidentally can enable their loved ones. So be aware of the motives and the intention, and don't play willingly into someone else's hands. You're not naive. You know better. So take that number one. Oh, snaps. If you picked number two, Spirit says you're stubborn. Just kidding. Surrender stubbornness. Don't shoot the messenger. Surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Surrender stubbornness. Oh, snaps. Sometimes we just have to agree to disagree, friends, and be okay with other people having a whole other point of view. You know why? Because they lived a whole other life than yours, right? So sometimes we can feel extremely right, even when we know we're right. But that doesn't always create solutions. That doesn't always create resolution. So Spirit really wants me to say that even if you're not wrong, sometimes you got to relax a little bit and pick your battles, and allow other people to have their own perspective, even if you can't sway them. Like, I feel like, no, I am right. And if they would just see this, then they would know that this is the right thing too, but they can't see it. It's okay if they can't see it. They don't have to. And sometimes that is the lesson, is allowing others to have the grace of their own misinformation and knowing that you can stand in your truth. And that's still okay. Nobody has to lose. Nobody has to be wrong. Number two. All right, number three. Wow. Number three, beautiful card. Yours is surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Beautiful card and image. Oh my goodness. Surrender to the wonder and awe. And I feel like it's important to look through your eyes today, this weekend, like you did when you were a kid. Do you remember when life was just so mysterious, and everything was interesting and all the flowers were beautiful and they smelled so fancy, right? Spirit is saying some of that, guys. Pet your pets and feel their fur. You know what I mean? Ooh, you're so soft. Ooh, you're prickly, right? These kinds of things, the wonder and the awe of your life, of your environment. I even feel here, hello, the wonder and the awe of technological advance, heating and air conditioning. These are all beautiful luxuries that make our lives more smooth here. Isn't there wonder and awe in the luxury that you may experience that maybe at some point you were deprived? Spirit says, notice these things and thank the universe for these things. The more that you notice and thank and be grateful, the more you will recognize things to be grateful for in your outer environment. Number three. That is what I have for all of you guys, for everyone today. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Thank you for the blessings. And until the next one, I send everybody so much love, so many blessings. I will be live tomorrow night. Check out my page. The links are in your description box. And that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one. You have a fantastic rest of your day.